So all that considered, all that out of the way, it looks like I'm looking at this, whatever this is. This just got dropped on my head like an acorn, I guess. Video shows Florida deputy repeatedly shoot at a man after thinking a falling acorn was gunfire. How? How? How are we here? How are humans this bad at humaning? Oh my, okay, so a Florida sheriff's deputy is seen on video opening fire on a black man. Of course, why would it be anybody else? Opening fire on a black man who was searched, handcuffs, and placed in a patrol vehicle after the deputy mistook the sound of a falling acorn gunshot. Wait, hold on. Hold on. The deputy opened fire on him and then searched him and then put him in handcuffs and then put him in a patrol vehicle. Why all of that shit and not a fucking hospital? What? How? How is this real life? How is this real life? The body camera video released on Monday by the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office shows Deputy Hernandez yelling shots fired multiple times as he falls on the ground and repeatedly fires it into the patrol vehicle last year. Marquis Jackson was suspected of stealing his girlfriend's car earlier that morning and was restrained in the back seat. He was luckily unharmed by the gunshots, but said that the incident left him traumatized. No fucking duh! No duh he'd be traumatized. Hernandez has resigned from the sheriff's office and hasn't been charged. No, he should be charged. There is no world in which I would be like, God, that's a lot of gunfire happening around me. I'm okay, bro. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Happens to the best of us. Absolutely fucking not. No, that's a... No. You and me, we're going to court. The gun is going to court. We are all going to be dragged through this because you decided to be an idiot, and I am getting a payout. If I am going to have to be here dealing with this garbage in my head for the rest of my life, this PTSD, this fear of police officers, if I'm going to have to do all of that shit and it's going to be your fault, then you are going to make my life more cushy for the rest of it because you have ruined it. Let's see here. Let's take a look. So the video includes images or audio. Yeah, we know that.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
What?
Shots fired!
Shots fired from what?
You know.
From what?
I'm hit!
Hit from what? Hit from what? What hit you? What fucking hit you? Nothing hit you, you fucking idiot! Absolutely nothing hit you! Nothing touched your body! How? How do you go, I'm hit? Nothing has happened! Is this the shit that police officers are trained to do now? Fake injuries? Fake injuries so that their body cam footage won't get them sent to court? Dude's fucking dodge rolling like he's in a Dark Souls game. Emptying his magazine. Yeah, tries immediately to get another magazine in.
Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay, it's okay.
What?
What? Where? Right there?
Wait, why are there more shots?
Jesse, are you okay? Get in the house! Jesse!
The
get back,
only person who got...
Where is he?
The only person who shot anything are y'all!
Give me traffic. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired by the police officers, and only the police officers! What deranged psychopaths are we putting in the police force? Y'all are... Jesus!
Deputy down. No!
Deputy down from what? An acorn?
Jesse, how are you? Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good because nothing fucking happened to you.
No! Get back!
Anybody shouldn't do anything, please.
An internal investigation says an ACORN could be seen striking the top of the patrol car, and the officer said he thought the sound was a gunshot. An ACORN hitting a roof sounds nothing like a gunshot. I'm just gonna tell you right now. We have oak where I live. I have a tin roof. Acorns fall all the time. It does not sound like a gunshot, because I can also tell you I have a revolver, and it doesn't sound like that.
I might have hit my vest.
Okay, okay. No! Get back! I'm not gonna tell you go! Get back!
No, I'm sorry. No. Stop yelling at people to get back because your psychopathic, stupid bitch, son of an idiot cop decided to be an idiot and fire guns wildly at a person who hadn't fucking done anything like what he was worried about. Falcon says into the mod, time me out, I'm female, not male, jackass. Falcon Wrath, I have a question. How was anybody supposed to know that? I know you're a girl, but my mods don't know you're a girl. People who have seen you in chat very frequently might know, but not everybody's going to know that. You can be snippy and snipe off about that, but then they're just going to time you out again.
Get back! Get her and get her back now! No!
Yeah.
Jackson was unharmed by the incident and said it left him traumatized. Yeah, leave me traumatized too.
You see anything on my vest?
Or did you feel anything? Did you feel anything?
And my legs went numb when it hit me.
All right.
I don't know.
When what hit you? Nothing hit you. What? The only thing that hit you was your own psychopathic meltdown. No.
My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop come from...
Go this way. Can you move?
Yeah.
I got you, buddy.
Of course he can move perfectly fine. Nothing happened to him. Oh my god. Okaloosa County deputies responded to a call the morning of November 12th in Fort Walton Beach, about 65 miles west of Panama City, Florida's Panhandle. A woman called to report her boyfriend Jackson was refusing to return her car and had been calling and texting her threats. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys right now, here's what's going to happen with this story. Now that this is circulating again, here's what's going to happen. A bunch of idiots on the right are going to pull the, well, he was no angel. If the bullets had hit him, look at the stuff that he had done. He would have deserved it. These people, these just moronic dipshits are going to take this and they're going to turn it into a he's no angel story, and then they're going to think that this gives cops the ability to be judge, jury, and executioner and ignore the entire judicial system. And then they're going to be really mad if something bad ever happens to them. But Deputy Javier Reyna, Deja Riley, and Jesse Hernandez responded. Jackson walked up to the scene about 10 minutes after the officers arrived. He was detained, searched, handcuffed, and placed in the back of Hernandez's patrol car. The woman then completed an affidavit for the stolen vehicle. She told deputies that Jackson had a silencer, that she was not sure where it was, and he had more than one weapon. Riley and Reyna left the search for the missing vehicle. They found it about 3 miles away. As Roberts continued to walk with the woman, Hernandez approached his patrol car to conduct a secondary search of Jackson when he heard a pop sound. How was the handcuffed guy in the patrol car gonna shoot you? With his invisible gun from 4Kids Yu-Gi-Oh? Hernandez was approaching the passenger side door, and Acorn could be seen striking the top of the car. Hernandez perceived the sound to be a gunshot and believed he had been hit by nothing. He yelled shots fired like we see in the video, and it's just describing the video at this point. Jackson recounted the incident on Facebook, writing about the experience of being shot while handcuffed and strapped down to the seat by the seat belt in the backseat of the patrol car. He said, all I could do was lean over and play dead to prevent getting shot in the head. I was scared to death, and I knew all I could do was depend on God. I ignored everything, and I prayed. The windows were shattered as bullets flew around the patrol car, and Jackson was unharmed, but the incident did, of course, leave him traumatized. He said that I was blessed not to get hit by any of the bullets or get hurt physically or mentally, but I'm not okay. Or get hurt physically, but mentally, I'm not okay. I haven't been the same since, and I don't think this feeling I have will ever change. Truly, I believe I am damaged for life. He said an ambulance took him to Fort Walton Beach Medical Center, still in handcuffs, because invisible guns are bad. so he could be checked for injuries. Jackson said that he was taken to the Okaloosa County Courthouse and sat in a cell for hours, and eventually he was released with no charges. Investigators then sat down with Hernandez 3 days later to conduct a sworn interview. He said that he heard what he believed was a suppressed weapon as he reached for the rear door handle of his patrol car. He felt an impact on his right upper torso area. The original reason I was firing was because I was a little bitch and I don't know what a gunshot feels like or looks like, but I sure love peppering other people with them. I like it when black people look like Swiss cheese. Oh, sorry, that's not what he actually said, but he said the original reason I was firing was because I was sitting in the open there. I had only moved a couple feet from where I felt, so I felt that I had just been shot from the back of the patrol car. So I fired blindly. And I didn't know how I was going to get up and move to that covered area. You would have walked there because you didn't actually get hit with anything. You would have walked there like a normal person, not a person that freaks out about an ACORN. He says, I'm not going to say no because, I mean, that's what I... Oh, hold on. Do. Hernandez was still shown photos taken from his body camera of the ACORN bouncing off the roof. The internal investigator said, was it possible that the noise he heard was an ACORN? He said, I'm not going to say no because that's what I heard. What I heard sounded like what I think would be louder than an ACORN hitting the roof of a car. No, ACORNs hitting can be kind of loud. But there's obviously an ACORN hitting the roof of the car. The Sheriff's Office of Professional Standards Conduct conducted an internal investigation on Hernandez and Roberts' actions on November 12th. His use of force was determined to not be objectively reasonable, and it violated the policy regarding the excessive use of control in resistance. He then resigned in December while under investigations. He was then exonerated as the Office of Professional Standards. So Roberts, the other person, was exonerated as her use of deadly force had been objectively reasonable. It was objectively reasonable to fire in the cop car where the person who had no weapon and had been searched and had no weapon was handcuffed and couldn't reach a weapon he didn't have. Her firing her gun, though, at the car, that one was reasonable. That one was reasonable. How? The Sheriff's Criminal Investigation Division reviewed the incident for possible criminal charges. The Sheriff's Office also requested the independent review by the First Judicial Circuit State Attorney's Office. No probable cause for criminal charges was found, according to the news release. Right. We understand the situation was traumatic for Mr. Jackson and all involved and have incorporated this officer's involved shooting into our training, because that's going to fix anything. We are thankful Mr. Jackson wasn't injured, and we have no reason to think former Deputy Hernandez acted with any malice. Right, but he is a representative of the law. Forever now, every representative of the law is going to look like a gun aimed at the dude's face. I don't care about any he's no angel bullshit after this. Like, no. The thing is, the police, in this instance, cannot be looked at as a series of individuals where if one of them happened to be acting with malice, therefore a prosecution can happen. They need to be looked at as a unit whose actions of one reflect on all of them. And as a unit, they need to be looked at as somebody to be sued here. Because the police, plural, as an organization, created a scenario where a man is inexorably harmed mentally forever due to their incompetence or, psychopathy. Due to that, I do not think that just sitting back and going, I don't think we can do any charges. Like, no, if somebody aims a gun at me and fires multiple times and I have to actually dodge roll away from them in the middle of a police car while handcuffed, I'm going to look a little sus for the rest of my fucking life. Ay, oy, oy. I wish there were comments on this article from NBC News, because I want to see what other people are saying about this. Because this is insanity. There's no way that we live in a world right now where this is something that happens normally and naturally. Except we do live in this world And you know what? I have to talk about AI stuff next, so maybe we live in a world where some of this shit can be faked. But no. You can go to YouTube comments, which requires me to search twice on things, and I'm too lazy to do that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. But definitely look out to see how the right is going to be responding to this one. The most hardcore of them are not going to look at this and say, oh, that's police misconduct. They're going to look at this and go, well, he's no angel. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. This one was impromptu. I hate humanity sometimes. Insert end video tagline here. Hey, I just quickly want to give a thank you to all of my wonderful patrons who keep this show running. YouTube and Twitch are a pretty bumpy ride at the best of times, and the stability a Patreon provides me is worth more than I can say here. I'd also like to thank each and every one of my $20 and up patrons here, and they would be Red Joker, Britzkrieg, Cameron, Dren, Jemshin, Smiling DM, Poundini, Mabbity Babbity, Naomi, Isaac, Nixie Chan, the Oberon team, Agamotto, Jordan, Ravi, Giuni, Kiratorian, Prisma, all of you, I'm not saying that part, and Starlight. And finally, thank you to everyone else that helps keep this channel alive. While you're here, why not check out another video? And thank you for watching.